Southern Charm star Taylor Ann Green just popped off and declared, "I will not stand for this." Her life seems to be going well, and she is in a healthy relationship. So, what happened to anger her so much that she is ready to rage? Keep reading for further details. Taylor Ann Green pops off. Season 9 of Southern Charm was a struggle for Taylor Ann Green. She had just come off of a 2-year relationship with Shep, who subsequently cheated on her. That broke her heart, so she leaned on good friend Austin Kroll. They ended up kissing and contemplating taking it to a romantic level. Yet Taylor and Austin decided they were better off as friends, but the betrayal their exes felt lingered the whole season. She was good friends with Austin's ex, Olivia Flowers, and he was close to Shep. Therefore, it was a hot mess for a very long time. Luckily, they both found partners after filming Wrapped and happily moved on. As for Shep, he realized he had a drinking problem and headed to the Rhythmia Ayahuasca retreat in Costa Rica. He claimed it changed his life, but he seems to still be the same Shep as he was before. In the Season 10 premiere, Shep opened up in his confessional about his ex. He had this to say about Taylor and how her family felt about them as a couple. "I know that her mom and dad wish she was still with me, and her grandfather and grandmother, and her whole family." Taylor is happily with Gaston Rojas, so this was a shock to her, and she immediately reacted via social media. She made it clear that no one in her family, even her dearly departed grandfather, wants her back with Shep. They are happy that she is not with him and is in a healthier space, and she won't back down from that. After Southern Charm fans saw Taylor Ann Green's response, what were their thoughts on the whole situation? Stand Strong Southern Charm fans on Reddit were proud of Taylor Ann Green for standing strong and staying strong amid Shep Rose's claims. They had nothing but positive things to say about the blonde beauty. "I'm glad she's standing her ground here, but I will not stand for this," at the end made me lol. "I don't care for her, but good on Taylor for telling Shep off. He's disgusting. He hasn't changed, he's just getting more manipulative." Gross. I like seeing this response from her and what we've seen so far this season so much better than what we saw last season. I'm glad Shep is getting called out on his bullsh asterisk. It seems fans like that she is letting Shep know where she stands and that his behavior is unacceptable. Some do feel that she still has feelings for him, but she may always, and that is fine. Yet maybe it is time for him to watch his mouth. Do you believe what Shep is saying, or are you on Taylor's side this time? Let us know and watch Southern Charm Thursdays on Bravo. Southern Charm's Taylor Ann Green declares, "I will not stand for this." The latest drama in Southern Charm has fans buzzing, as Taylor Ann Green, fresh off a tumultuous season of heartbreak and betrayal, takes a bold stand against her ex, Shep Rose. In an emotional outburst, she declared, "I will not stand for this," sending ripples through the Southern Charm fan base. But what triggered Taylor's fiery response, and what does it mean for her journey forward? Season 9 of Southern Charm was a roller coaster for Taylor. She had just ended her 2-year relationship with Shep after discovering he had cheated on her. Heartbroken and disillusioned, she found solace in her friendship with Austin Kroll. Though they briefly entertained the idea of a romantic relationship, they ultimately decided they were better off as friends. However, the emotional fallout from both Taylor's breakup and Austin's rocky past with Olivia Flowers made for an explosive season. By the end of filming, however, it seemed Taylor had moved on. She found happiness with her new partner, Gaston Rojas, and began to rebuild her life. Meanwhile, Shep, grappling with his own demons, acknowledged his drinking problem and sought help at an ayahuasca retreat in Costa Rica, which he claimed changed his life. Yet, despite his supposed growth, Shep's comments in the Season 10 premiere left Taylor and many viewers stunned. In his confessional, Shep remarked that Taylor's family, including her late grandfather, wished she was still with him. This sentiment struck a nerve with Taylor, who wasted no time taking to social media to shut down the notion. She made it clear that, contrary to Shep's claims, her family was thrilled she was no longer with him. They were proud to see her in a healthier, happier relationship and were, in her words, thankful she had moved on. Taylor emphasized that no one, not even her departed grandfather, wanted her to go back to Shep, and she was ready to stand firm in her new life. The response from Southern Charm fans on social media was overwhelmingly supportive of Taylor. On Reddit, viewers applauded her for setting boundaries and not letting Shep's words undermine her progress. One fan praised Taylor's strength, writing, "I'm glad she's standing her ground here, but I will not stand for this at the end made me lol." Others echoed similar sentiments, calling out Shep for his manipulative behavior and applauding Taylor for calling him out on his continued disrespect. While some fans still speculate that Taylor may have lingering feelings for Shep, they generally agreed that she had every right to defend herself and her new relationship. The consensus was clear. Taylor had finally found her voice, and she wasn't going to let anyone, including Shep, invalidate her happiness. As one fan put it, "She's in a better place now, and Shep needs to keep his mouth shut." For Taylor Ann Green, this declaration was more than just a social media post. It was a powerful statement of self-worth. She is no longer the woman who stood by silently while her heart was broken. She is now a woman who knows her value and is determined to protect it. Fans can't wait to see how her story continues to unfold in Southern Charm Season 10. And one thing's for sure, Taylor Ann Green is not backing down.